hopefully. What's my fox? Brain oak, Sienna. Terracotta. I haven't used that one yet. And that's one of the new fronts as well. So that's my face, that's for the fox. Picking out a bit colouring a little bit. So base layer, white flesh, paper pastel, polychromos. I'm going to use that them pencils for the whole of the rest of the picture. I've used Prisma on the hair already, and I used alcohol markers as a base on the fox. Zooming as best as I can here on her face. Hopefully that'll be okay. I did this same technique on the Colour in Heaven calendar and it worked out nicely, so I'll try and do similar. It might be a little bit easier on this page with all the shading already there. I'm just going to go over with a light base all over. I don't know if the camera's going to even pick that up, it's a very, very light base. Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough. Yeah, the camera's not picking up the pencil that I'm putting down. I'm just being really light with it. We'll do a shoulder. Luckily there's not much skin to actually colour on this picture. I've done the majority of the hard work already with the hair. Shoulder, and she's got a tiny bit of a hand showing here. I'm just going with my next darkest shade, which is Cinnamon. I hope that I put the description right for it, because it was coming up with Colour in Heaven. I think I've changed it, I think I've managed to figure it out. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier on this one, because the shading's already there, it's showing me where to put it. We're sort of making it up last night as we were going along. I don't even think there was an actual nose on that last picture, I had to add one. So just really light layers. Sort of learning how to use these now. They're definitely not like Prismas. You can't be heavy-handed with these because you'll just see lines everywhere. Oh, a little bit of a neck. I apologise if you can hear my dog snoring behind me. Just try and bring it up a little bit higher. Just make sure I keep this area here light. It's looking quite peachy that though, isn't it? Shoulder. Hi to both of you in chat. I've already filmed the first part of doing the hair and the base layer of the fox. I'm just going over doing the skin tonight, hopefully the dress, possibly the fox. I would like to get it finished tonight, but time depending, I'm not sure. The hand, with shading under the fur. I've only used this technique once before with these colours and this blender. So fingers crossed it works out like it did last night. Right, I'll go in with the darker shade. Hiya Donna. Yeah, the colour of her hair is gorgeous, isn't it? Hi Pam. Are you lurking? Okay, that's fine. It's okay, my daughter's not asleep yet. My husband's going sorting her out for me. You lurk away. I'll show you Donna, I'll zoom out properly. I think this is probably the best that I've done on her so far. I've not finished the fox yet, that's just a base. I'll get back to that. I'll just need to finish her tonight, I think. I hope you and my dad are okay. I'm just doing this layer by layer. Yes, Daniel. Oh, thank you, Pam. I'm really chuffed that she's turning out. I think it's helping a lot that the shading's already there. I'm so glad the first picture that I've done out of this collection is actually turning out. So I am as well. I did use last night. I used purple to do the shading, like in shade. Probably it'll take me 2 or 3 hours to properly complete this, so I probably won't get it finished tonight, unfortunately. I'll probably leave the flowers till last, but I think it took me an hour and a half to do what you've seen already. The hair took the longest. But I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Yeah, slowly but surely I'm learning with these pencils. It's not annoying me having to keep moving the picture, is it? I don't want to keep having to zoom in and out. Just while I'm adding all the different layers. I think I might have to add a little bit more under her chin. Makeup wise, I think we'll go in with this base and we'll add some browns. Give it like a smoky eye, I think. This is the bit that gets me a bit nervous, going in with the purple. The best one for starters? Yeah, probably one of the high Calzone ones. They're probably easier than something like this. And you've got loads of different, it's got a lot of variety in it. You'd be probably better off with something like that, or would you want something that's a bit more compact in size? Yeah, I'd probably say either, you don't like the really kiddie pictures, do you? Because either a Hannah Lynn or a Hannah Calzone. And then just get a small pack of pencils, like a pack of 12 pencils, and that'd be enough for you while you was away on holiday. That's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take actually one of the Hannah Calzone ones away when we go to Disney World. And then just a small pack of cheap pencils. I'm not taking the expensive ones, just in case. Once you get into it, you'll be more patient. I'll send you the link to a couple. What done I?
Only 39.
I know.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Or next time that I see you, I'll show you them then. I'm just adding this purple for a bit of shading. So once I've got a zester here and then a blender. Once it all gets blended together, it looks a lot better than this now. And the little hand again. Right, yet again, go over it again with the lightest shade that I'm using, light flesh. I'm going to go over and burnish it all, and then we'll go in with the blender, I think. Still really enjoying this sharpener. I've not had one of the Prismas breaking yet. I don't need to say that with a polish because these don't break, do they? So all over, harder pressure this time, because you need more of that pigment down when you're using a zester. I've learnt that last night. So I think she's going to come out a little bit peachy than I wanted her to, and I still need to pick a blush colour. And brown makeup as well, I'm going to go for. Oh, thank you, Donna, no worries. I'll see you soon anyway. I will probably, what are we today? I need to bring Isabel round in her Halloween costume. So if I remember, I'll bring a boot round then and show you. So I'm hoping, so you can see some of the lines there, so I'm just going to keep going over. Oh, not gone yet, I thought I meant you were going. I think I'm going to add a bit of makeup here. Just browns, you know, neutral colours. I don't know, I'm a bit worried about adding too much brown because these are the colours that I picked out for the fox. And I've gone for the browns, like a golden brown for her hair, haven't I? So I'm not sure. I need to pick a colour for her dress as well. I'm thinking I'll zoom out. If I can, one way, Deborah. a little bit like a peachy pink colour, you know, for this bit of the dress here. And then maybe purple flowers. I shouldn't do that, I forget what I'm up to. You see that colour there? It was the purple when I put it down. But when you start blending it, it does actually blend into the skin and makes it look like a shadow. I'm going to have to colour these bits as well because I do think they're bits of her skin. Right, the last bit, the hand, and then I'm going to go in and blend, and fingers crossed she turns out alright. I don't want to spend an age on the skin because, like I said, I took a long time for the hair, but I'm super duper happy with the hair. Right, where's my thin one? So these are in 3 different sizes. These are not named ones, they're not brand, they're just cheaper ones off Amazon. I think there was like £4 for these. The only problem, yeah, one of the glitter pens, the gel pens maybe on like the tassels, yeah. The only problem that I'm finding with these, and I don't know if anybody else who watches this after the live stream is over could comment, the ends, how do you clean the ends? I know you can get sandpaper, but I haven't got any of that. And I've tried to put them in different sharpeners, and I have no idea how to clean them. So I'm going to have to use the one that I used yesterday because it's very similar colours already at the end. So I put my zesty already in the sponge, so it's just easy for me to push down, and it gets the product up into the blender. See, it looks a mess, you can see where I've tried to sharpen it. And away we go. And just blend, firm pressure all over. If you don't know what zest it is, it's the binder that they put in pencils to keep it all in place and keep the pigment in place, etc. It what's the word? It like dissolves the binder so that all that's left is the pigment, so you can move it around on the paper. You've got some sandpaper. I'm gonna have to get that off you, Donna, please. Because yeah, if you get the ends, you see how the coloured, if I coloured with this page, it would, you know, transfer the colour. So I think you get sandpaper and you literally just rub it on it. Because all this blender is, it's lots of paper squished together really tight, that's all this is. As you can see, it makes everything, let me lift you up, it makes it super duper smooth, so there's no harsh lines anymore. Same thing with this one. Just don't use much of the zester. I used that in one of my, which boot was it? It was Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson. I used it in that and I used too much and it actually seeped through to the other side, and you could see it ghosting through and it wrecked the other page, unfortunately. So yeah, just be mindful, just don't use too much of it. So the last bit of her hands, I might go over and touch up a little bit when it's a bit more dry. Yeah, I think she's turning out quite nice. I know. So we'll try. I'll get that off you and I'll try that. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave the skin as it is for now. And I might go back over and add a little bit more shading. Do right a tad. I think I want to make a start. I've changed my mind on this fox. I didn't pre-look at images again, I forgot. Hi Mia, nice to see you again. Are you feeling better today? Did you get a better sleep last night? Yeah, so I think I am going to start the thoughts. I'm just really, really nervous. So I'm going to go in with brown ochre, I think, and I'm just going to do the same, do a base layer all over. Because I have messed up the alcohol markers a little bit. I was a bit messy last time that I live streamed. Oh, did you not get much sleep again? How are your doggies doing? One of mine's snoring behind me. The most annoying one, the black one, the Rolo. Did you see the pictures on, the one picture that I've got on Instagram of them? I think it's right at the bottom if you scroll down. It's a picture of Rolo and Evie there. Yeah, so I'm going to have to be a little bit heavier handed here because of these stupid marks that I made the last time that I did it. Oh no. You see, I'm not managing to cover that up. Oh, well, at least you've got one with you then. It's super cute. I was looking through your pictures. They're really cute. You should start adding some of your finishing pages. I'd be interested to see them. Have you managed to try the gelatos yet? Have you had time? I was umming and ahhing whether to use them tonight on her, but I think I'm happy with the colours that I've picked. Oh, bye Donna. I've only just seen that. I'll see you in the next week anyway. I'll bring Isabel around and get that sandpaper off you. Yeah, I think I went a bit too heavy-handed. Bye Donna. I think I went a bit heavy-handed with the alcohol markers because that blend there is absolutely terrible. So I may have to go over a couple of layers, maybe with a possible darker layer. I'm not sure. I'm still super happy with how the hair's come out. I've not done hair that good before. I'm really happy. I think after I've let this dry, this is what I was doing the other day when I was speaking to you, I am going to have to add a little bit of shading back in because some of the lines have disappeared now, unfortunately. So we'll add them back. I was talking to somebody as well, I don't know if you've seen that, did I mention about it, the glossy accents? It's brilliant stuff. I was wondering whether I could use it maybe just on the crystals at the end. Somebody commented on this picture because I've shared it on one of the Facebook groups. And it was another picture, wasn't it, Debbie? It was... Oh, it's thick. What do you think of it? Yeah, that picture that I added, it was the pumpkins from the Colouring Heaven, and someone had commented about the gloss that I'd used. So I thought maybe I should use it in this, and then if anybody's interested, you can see how it works. Hi Kimmy, you okay? Nice to see you again. I think Donna's left now. She had to go because the battery was going on her phone, I think she said. So I finished the hair on the last live stream, Kimmy. Oh, I'm really good, thanks. Really good. I'm just hoping that I'm going to get most of this, or the majority of it, finished tonight. I don't think I'm very good at colouring hair, so this will be interesting. Actual fur, not hair, fur on the fox. So we'll see how it goes. There's shade in there that I can work off. Kimmy, why? I think it's my broad accent. So I'm just going to do a base layer all over. I'm up to pencil. It's brown ochre. I'm not sure what to do about the snout though. Muzzle, is that what it's called? I just woke up. Well, I'm quite impressed that you've just woke up and you've come onto my stream straight away, so thank you, Mia. Have you got anything nice planned for today now? I'm just going to be finishing this coring, and I've started watching the second season of American Horror Story. So I watched the fourth and now I'm the second. I've skipped between them. I have already seen them before, but I'm rewatching them. It's been like that here today, and I've managed to miss it twice. Just as I got home from the nursery pickup, it's downpoured, and I usually do get caught in it. I'm trying to be a little bit heavier handed now. I want to get the base on this. I'm really hoping that I can cover these mistakes up. I don't want to do such beautiful hair and then mess up this fox. Oh, it's shipped to I bet you're looking forward to that there then. Where did you order it from? Oh, you love that show as well, Kimmy. Oh, I adore it. I've seen up to Lady Gaga, the recent ones. The one that's the very new one, I've not seen that yet. I'm waiting for my husband to finish watching Peaky Blinders, and then we're going to watch it together, so I'm rewatching them on my own. Yes, where did you order it from? Was it yet again Amazon? I can hear my little girl crying on the monitor. I might have to tell my husband. I think he's sat. Yep, he's sat on the rug doing his puzzle with his headphones in. He's good and he's leaving me in peace while I'm live streaming. You won't be doing the drawing. I don't blame you. Well, I ordered from that book depository. I ordered the new Jasmine one. You know what, I'm not even coloured in it as well yet. I was just desperate to get it. I really need to start a page in that. What is the difference? I did see that there was a video floating around on YouTube, the difference between them, but I haven't actually watched it because, you know, as we spoke about this the other day, I'm not actually planning on getting that book. So what is the difference? Is it the paper? Dana? No, he can't hear me. He's got his headphones in. Sorry, I'm just going to have to nudge him. She's crying.
Something we do in these fucking live streams. You don't see that spider there, so I had to kill those spider.
No, I didn't see that
I
spider.
had to kill the massive one with a slip, that's what I put in the bin. I took a picture of it.
I don't know if you can hear him on the live stream. I think it was last week I was doing a video and all I heard was this almighty bang and he'd killed the spider, and he just said then, when you're ever live streaming you don't see him, another spider. Don't you show me a picture. Oh, let's see if I can, if it'll show up.
Isabel's slipper.
Can you see that? I hope you've wiped Isabel's slipper. Have you moved it?
Yeah, I've killed it.
Lovely. You've still not got the ivy is nice. That one isn't. That's the only one that I have got of hers now. I give away. I think it was Lost Ocean that I had. I know. He's just said he can't believe that I didn't see it. The Lost Ocean and Enchanted Forest. I think it was. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. But I give it away to one of my friends at nursery because I wasn't using it. So I've seen that she's been posting pictures on Facebook, so she's loving it. Danny, can you hear me? Kimmy's just said, "Oh my goodness." That's Paddy, yeah. I'm glad I didn't see it.
Isn't it running across your fucking running across your leg?
We'll sit on the floor. Right, so I'm going in with a slightly darker one than a terracotta. Oh, I'm dead nervous about this. And is he coloured in it? The bits were just it was too small. It was giving me a headache, unfortunately. I do like Joanna as a person. I've watched the videos that she's done on YouTube, but most of her colouring boots out for me, unfortunately. And the snakes, yeah. You have spiders and snakes as pets? Oh, you hate... I've got my monitors upside down here, so I'm trying to read upside down. Yeah, I hate spiders. I don't mind snakes. I mean, if there was in a pet shop, I wouldn't be scared of them. But if it was in the wild, then I would be. But spiders, oh no. Yeah, I did buy some fine liners to go with them. Yeah, but it was still giving me a headache. Yes. I think it's the time of the year, to be honest, and where we live, there's a farmer's field, literally 15 steps away from the house. So this time of the year we get all sorts, like big spiders. It's not nice. My husband killed one, I think it was last week or the week before, in our ensuite. And I just kept thinking to myself, oh, all I can imagine is me like going to the toilet and it's only a very small ensuite, like a toilet and the shower in front of you. I would have jumped off the toilet and headbutted the glass if that had happened to me. Well, I'm glad it didn't. Oh, I'm glad he's enjoying it then. So why did you have 2 copies? I don't think this is going to be dark enough, it's not even showing up, is it? I'll zoom you in a little bit. I'll zoom you in a little bit more. I don't think this shade is going to be dark enough. I wanted it to be more of an orangey shade. Oh well, what darker oranges is there? That might be too orangey. We'll just see. Hi Candy, thanks for joining. Are you okay? I'm debating whether to put orange on this fox. I'm not very good at colouring fur, so I'm a bit nervous to say the least because I don't want to destroy this picture. I'm super duper happy how she's turned out. Was that with Amazon? Because Amazon are really good at that, aren't they? If it comes like slightly bent or a bit of a crease in it, they always replace it, no questions asked. I'm really good, thank you. I'm just hoping that I'll get a majority of this done tonight. Let me just show you where we're up to. So I did the hair and the headdress on the last live stream. I've finished the skin. I think I'm more or less happy with that. And now I'm just going to work on the fox, and I'm just nervous about what sort of orange to use. I don't want it to be too orange and clash with the hair, so we'll see. I mean, with that dark base, it shouldn't be too bad, should it? It's Friday night. Friday night, yeah? So I'm having a gin and tonic. My favourite one at the moment is I think it's blood orange. Blood orange, and then with diet tonic. Can't have too many though, mind you. I'm up early in the morning with Isabel. Probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock, if I'm lucky. I'm just going to do strokes and hope for the best. Did you manage to see the little picture that I posted of this? I wasn't sure whether I did that right. You know, like with the live stream and the time. I literally made that little picture on the way to nursery this morning and posted it. See, what time are we on now? The clock's behind the other side of the wall. It must be about 8:30 at least. 8:30 at night. So I'll get into bed for about 10:30. Hopefully watch some of me American Horror Story again. I won't want to be going to bed too late. We would usually be taking Isabel to physio tomorrow, but it's our week off. So we'll probably swimming, maybe, weather depending. I don't want to be taking a swimming and having wet hair if it's freezing outside. See, it's strange, isn't it? Everyone's such different. No more spiders.
No.
He asked for it. If he sat out rug, it's his own fault. The nights that I'm not sat at the dining table doing my colouring, he could be sat here doing his puzzle. And you sit on the floor instead, don't you? He's putting his headphones in and ignoring me. What do you think that looks like? Shall I try and go over it with that darker one? That's what I based it with. Went over with the brown ochre. I don't think I'm going to use that again, so I'm putting her back. I showed you this, didn't I? The new font. And I'm in, what's it called? The distribution people that are in charge of Faber-Castell in Europe. Can you see the different fonts? I bought the 120 set from Amazon, and I can't remember off by heart, but roughly between 35 and 40 were all this font, right? And then they had that barcode as well printed on the back. So I contacted them, because they're not cheap pencils, are they? And I've contacted them, and it is going to happen. They are going to all be this, and they've said there's 118 that are already printed out in this new font. So the person that I've spoken to, called Mike, he's basically said the question that I was thinking, well, what about the other two? When are they going to be in print? And it still doesn't solve the mystery of why I've been given literally 120 pencils that are basically all mixed. Can I find one straight away there? No, it's sod's law, isn't it? I want to find it for the camera and I won't be able to because they're all jumbled up. But you can see anyway, the ones that I'm using. Yeah, they're completely different. What do you think of this new font? Let me move that one away. Can you see that there? Or are we too... It's like a plain font. I'll try and move the lamp so you can see it a lot better. I've took most of the different fonts out because I had doubles. But yeah, it's a really plain font. Isn't it such a strange thing? And why just me? I've not seen anybody else in the colouring community moan or complain that, the fonts are different. Because it's like, £1.90 per pencil. So it's not cheap. Yeah, so I was a bit annoyed that I've not got a matching set. So I'm going to try and just go over this orange because I don't want it to be too orange, I just wanted the tint. Is it smaller? Yes, it is smaller. I'm annoyed that the camera's not really picking this up properly. Yeah, it is definitely smaller. And a lot shorter. And there was 2 separate numbers on these ones, so that's an original. So you see the 2 separate numbers? There's only 1 on the new ones. Well, I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know why they change things. I know, and it's just my set, and it's from Amazon as well. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I think this will work a little bit better, you know. I'm just adding literally just little flicks to the page. I'm just going to have to make sure the pencil stays sharp for long enough. What colour are Fox's eyes? They're like a yellowy greeny colour. I really should have looked at a reference picture. How's that look? Me rushing it. I just don't know what to do with fur. I did think about trying a bit of acrylic, but I really don't want to spoil the fur in this picture. So what I'll probably do, the next animal picture that I try, I'll do acrylic paint, and we'll see. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on there. Like I said, I'm a bit annoyed, to be honest with you. I've got the Prismas in one set, I've got the Castle Arts in another pencil case, Black Widows in another, and Inktense in another. And I just feel like they're not matching anymore now, because the font's different. I know that sounds really silly, but that's how I feel. And they cost me a lot of money. I saved up for a long time for these. Yeah, I think I'm just hoping for the best, really. Yeah, we'll just keep working at it. I think they're like a yellowy greeny colour, aren't they? I'm going to have to ask my husband to Google it, what colour the eyes are. And the snout as well, I imagine that's probably more of a skin tone colour. Is nobody else due to live stream tonight? I don't want to, you know, be streaming the same time as anybody else. I do need to know the days and times, really, so I'm not upsetting anyone. Let's add a little bit more around the eyes. This is what I love about these print off these images. Because, you know, the shading's already there, and that's helping me loads. Teaching me where to put it. I don't know if you saw on Instagram the picture that I posted today, Mia. That was from the Colour in Heaven calendar. I love how she's turning out as well. I'm really enjoying her. I used soft pastels with like stencils for the background. So I've finished off her skin today. That's all done. No one's on. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I finished the skin off in that picture this afternoon. So I get to all the fun bit now with the hair. Oh, that's fine, Kimmy. I'll see you soon. Hope you sort the kids out. I'll just still be here, adding more flicks to the fur. Hopefully trying to make it a bit more realistic. He's up from his nap. It's nice that you joined, Larkin, mate. It was nice seeing you. I don't think it's looking too bad, is it? I don't think I'm going to be able to get this finished off in tonight's stream. Would you want me to completely finish it off on stream maybe Sunday, or maybe as a speed colour, or just a normal video? What do you think? Because I think when I'm streaming it, it does take me a little bit longer. Because I'm looking at the camera and obviously chatting to you guys. It shouldn't take me too long to finish off this fox. And I think, I'm not sure, I'm still not sure about the dress, whether to like peach pink and then purple for the flowers. Or maybe a contrasting colour for the flowers. I suppose, yeah, you know what, you're completely right, mate. You're completely right. I'm probably worrying over nothing. It's a bit silly, really. Because there's a lot of people now that do this, isn't there? And I suppose people can bounce from one stream to another. No, you're right. I'm just probably worrying over nothing. You know, I just didn't want to step on people's feet, but you're right. Again, I'll say it again, I love this sharpener. Love it, love it, love it. Look at the point. So which one was it? It was the Helix one. I think it was less than £10 that as well. I'm really chuffed with it. Yeah, so I think it just depends how long it's going to take me tonight to do this and what I've got on at the weekend with the kids. They've broke up now for half term. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, you're right. You're completely right. I'm going to have to stop being a worrier about it. It's the kids have broken up from school and nursery. So I don't actually know what we're going to be doing this weekend while Dad's off work. Like I said, I hope we're going to go swimming. It's fabulous. I love it. I love it. That's one of my favourite purchases actually in the last couple of months. I've gone through so many sharpeners. I've tried the Teagal. Is it Teagal? With the Prismas. And I'm not overly impressed, unfortunately. And because it works for one other person, it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to work for you, is it? So, but yeah, I'm chuffed with that one. What do you think of a new background, Mia? It's more the pink one. I thought my other one was getting a bit, you know, too dirty. Because there was paint and there was glitter, there was glue, there was all sorts on it. So I think I'm just going to use my nice background to do videos. I don't mind doing it with pencil work. But if I'm using paint, I think I'm going to use my old one just to keep this one pretty for now. This came with the order. It was you, Mia, wasn't it, that I was talking to about the bum pillow for me sitting at the dining table. So that came. I had a bit of trouble with Amazon actually over that. Yeah, long story, but it came anyway. And it's very comfortable. It's like a pillow, but instead of it just being flat like that, it's like got an indent in the middle like a bum, but an opposite bum. It's like moulded. It's comfortable like a memory foam one. Is it turning out alright? I hope it looks okay in person. And the orange is definitely look nice that I've added to the ears. I'd love to be able to frame this and have it up on the wall right in front of me. I think that'd look really nice. A gorgeous frame for it. That's how proud I am of her. Thank you. I'm going to need a little bit of encouragement when it comes to fur. I need to practice really. I need to print out some pictures, you know, of just animals and just practice with fur. I've got the Helen Anderson, is it Helen Anderson? The tutorial book. I've only done, which ones have I done? I did the pumpkin, so that's how I learnt to do the pumpkins, and I think I did one background as well. But I really have to proper sit down and have the mindset to learn instead of me sitting here colouring and doing what I want. It's like being told what to do, and step by step. Yeah, well, I've got, like I said, I'm on my dining table now, and the wall in front of me is blank. So my husband's got his headphones in, but I wonder if I could get away with framing some of my pictures right there. I framed some of the Hannah Lynn ones in my daughter's room. I did do a video. I need to do an updated one of that actually, because I've added a couple more. And she really likes them. Every time you take her out of bed and lift her up, oh, look at your pictures. And she's beaming. So apart from swimming, not really nothing else planned this weekend. Just a quiet one, I think. Just food shopping, you know, general boring adulting. I like this as well. I'm really liking these colour choices. I don't want to keep saying it, but I've not done colouring this good, so I'm so happy that I've caught it on film. You know, and then I can look back and see how I did it. I'm trying to think when I actually started properly colouring now. I think I bought the Jade Summers Dragon book. May probably. May, yeah, it was close to Lewis's birthday. And then the end of June I properly bought like a Hannah Carlson one, and that was it, then I was hooked. So it hasn't been too long. Which one's that? A Kickstarter book? I've not heard of that one. What's that? I was determined I had all of her books. The only thing that I've not got are Hannah Lynn's that I'm aware of is the Patreon pages, but I think I do spend enough money as it is on colouring each month without going on Patreon as well. Yes, which one's that? I'm confused now. I've got most of them as physical copies, but I have got 2 as PDFs. The Christmas one, I've not even touched that yet. Obviously, I'm waiting till probably the middle of next month and I'll start them. So what do we think here? Maybe a bit more orange? Or maybe a duller orange, because I think that might be a tad too bright. Yeah, we'll try. What have we got? I was thinking it was Prismacolors. Ah, here's one of the fonts as well. Again. Ah, there you go. It's zoomed in perfectly. See, it's different. Woo! Oh, I don't know about that. So is it not available now then? I've not even seen that on YouTube. Oh, which Hannah Carlson was my first one? It was Summer Nights. Summer Nights was my first one. And then I think it was less than a week after I'd got that arrived, I'd bought my second one. Oh, it's signed as well. Hey, look here, you. That's brilliant. I wouldn't want to use it. Honestly, I wouldn't want to use it. I've got the signed page of the front copy of this, and I've kept it in a plastic binder. That is not going to get coloured. That's special to me, that. So is it literally you can only find it on a website? So is it literally just like the best hits then? Don't know. Dana. He's walked out of the room. Deaf as a post, my husband, half the time. He's not really though, and he'll kill me if he sees this or hears this. I want to try this one. I don't know if it's going to be too light, but no, it should be alright. I'm definitely going to have a look at that because I was determined I had all of them. I'm terrible, like, as a collector. If they're available, I want them. I think I'm probably about 4 missing as well from the Misfits. I'm really enjoying them though as well. I just wish they was on better paper. I think it is in certain boots and certain artists. It's against the rules, isn't it, to scan the pages and print them on your own paper. Oh, well, I'll definitely, once the stream is over, I'm going straight over. So it'll be handling.com, will it be? Or if I just Google it, it'll come up then. Definitely have a look. Dana, I shouted you twice.
Just let me do this and then I'll do it.
Okay.
It'll take about 5 minutes.
Right, okay.
I might be able to do it while I'm watching it. It's just a game.
A game of what?
One of my football games.
Okay.
I should be able to do it while I'm watching it.
Okay. Also, she does it as a PDF. Saying that, if I buy it as a PDF, then I would have already had the pictures, wouldn't I? I wouldn't have minded it as a proper book. Right, so is that everybody? Thank you. I know I have to see it sideways, annoying, isn't it? So is that everybody? So if I got, let's say this one of my other pictures that I've not, if I scanned it and saved the scan into my phone to use as a later, I wouldn't get done for that. I was a bit nervous about doing that, to be honest. But how would they find out? Unless, obviously I wouldn't share it. I wouldn't share it online with other people because I just wouldn't. Like pictures like this that are absolutely gorgeous. You can see where I've used the marker there. What shall I do about the snakes? Because I know it has to be a lighter colour. I only realised the other day as well, I was watching back the live stream actually when I was doing this hair, and I was trying to find the chat, and because I'm not actually using YouTube to do the stream, because you can only do that now when you've got 1,000 subscribers, I'm using just a different app on my phone. I think it's Streamlabs, I think it's called. The live stream conversation isn't saved at all, so it's just the video that people will see on the playback. They won't be able to click the live chat, unfortunately. So I think if someone's watching this back, they might get a little bit confused. Thank you. They might get a little bit confused. So I think it might be a while off until I reach, hopefully, fingers crossed, 1,000. It'll be next year, and then I'll be able to proper live stream. But I do apologise because I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. You printed it on marker paper. I've seen the marker paper in Hobbycraft. It's a little bit more expensive that though, isn't it? I've not tried it. Is it actually any good, or would you be better off with a thicker paper? Right, so I think I'm going to go over it again. Just with a couple more strokes here and there. And I think I'm going to go with one darker colour for him, and then I'll blend. Or shall I not blend because it's strokes? What do you think? Yeah, so I only realised that the other day. Yeah. But unfortunately, if we don't use the proper YouTube one, the chat isn't saved. Which it's a bit annoying, isn't it? For the people that are watching, they're actually watching for the genuine colour along. And they don't get to see the chart. I think if I mess with this too much, I'm going to end up spoiling him. And I think he's looking quite nice now. Right. So I've still got my skin pencils out. We'll put this brown away. I have to be organised. Right, so the brown's away. I don't need the purple anymore. This is what I was using for the shading for this woman. And I think I'm quite happy with that skin, you know. I'm not going to mess around, but I am going to add a little bit of makeup now. Which one's me? Do you know by any chance? This is the Streamlab one. Is the one that I managed to get my head around, because I'm not fantastic with different apps. But I sat down and I learned how to use it. Okay, so my browns. You know what, I'm going to go for more of a reddy brown. I've not even used this one yet. Burnt carmine. Let me just get a separate pen and piece of paper, Mia, and just let me write that down. Is it? I'm just writing something down so I don't forget. So I've got my little diary. Back page. If I don't write it down, I will end up forgetting. And I'm reading this sideways. I'll have a look at that, thank you, Mia. I'll have a little nosy tomorrow. I've got a little bit more time. Right. I've not even sharpened that, have I? Sidetrack. I'll say it again, I love this sharpener. Look at it. I know there's a, I think it's Derwent super sharp or something like that anyway. But apparently that wasn't very good with Prismas. Oh, I'm on iPhone. Oh, I hope they've got it for that then as well. We'll see. I think I might just need to research it a little bit more maybe. Are you alright there? Shall I zoom in a little bit more? I'm literally just going to add a teeny weeny bit of makeup. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. Add that as a base. And then we'll go in with a slightly darker one, which I've not even used this again yet. Red violet. Oh, that's pretty. If I don't say so myself. And I'm going to have to blend that though, that's quite, unless I'm going for that. I mean, that is a makeup look, isn't it? Some people do that. The harsh line. And then they have a bit of a highlight, don't they, on the brow. And I used to do this, we're talking years and years ago when I had more time. Not anymore. Let's try this cream. Just a little bit. There's like a highlight. I like that. Oh well, I'm just going to have to research it more. And ivory. I was just happy that I got the streaming bit down, to be honest. Yeah, it was just a bit annoying, that's all. I love that. She's pretty. What we're thinking about the lips. Pink, peach, red. Got a nice orangey red here. No, it's fine. I'll sort it one way or another. So I'm gonna go in with a very, very, very light layer. Oh, my stupid iPhone. He's disconnected from the iPad. Fantastic. Right, so I'm gonna have to check the camera now because my iPad has disconnected. Right. Scarlet red. I'm guessing now where I can't see now what I'm filming, so I'm sort of guessing because my iPad has decided to switch off the annoying thing. So I'm gonna just go in with a really, really, well, try to a light hand with this. I just want a hint, you know, like if you was putting a tinted lip balm on, just like that. Yes, I'm liking that. I love her eyes. I've got a makeup palette actually that's very similar to that, an Urban Decay one, and I've not used it for years. It's just not having the time. Yeah, my iPad is literally, well, it's not mine, it's Isabel's, right there. And I usually have that connected up and then I can see what I'm filming. So now what I'm going to have to do is lean forward. I can still see, I can see the writing, but I can't properly see what I'm filming, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Right, so I need to get his snout done, don't I? What shall I do? What shall I do? I think I'm going to have to go for a darker skin tone. What I'd use this? We used burnt ochre, didn't we? Well, let's give you a bit of a sharpen. I've got a rumbly tummy now as well. Tea turned out unfortunately awful tonight. We was trying a different food supplier. It's like a butcher's, and we bought steak and it was like a flavour. It was terrible. So my son liked it, but me and my husband, no. So we've not had a lot for tea tonight. So once I've finished this, I think I'm going to be naughty and I'm going to have some pate on toast. And I'm going to eat it in bed and watch American Horror Story and have another gin and tonic, and I'm not going to feel guilty about getting crumbs on the bed either. See, that is looking a bit orange, that. I'm going to have to go over it a couple of times, I think. I don't know what's the snake meant to be like, I don't know. Brown ochre, that was the base colour, maybe that'll just a slight. Oh, it was horrible, horrible meal. I've never tasted meat. I think it was meant to be ribeye. My husband won't be able to hear me if I ask him. I think it was meant to be ribeye with like a Cajun dressing. But it was disgusting. It was disgusting. So yeah, we didn't eat that. That didn't turn out. We had dough and white potatoes. So I've literally had like a small portion of dough and white potatoes for my tea. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to that now. I've not got any brown bread though, unfortunately. So it's going to have to be white. That looks better, doesn't it? I just don't know what to do about these harsh lines here. Maybe going with a darker shade. Maybe. Yeah, there's no way that I'm going to get this finished on stream tonight. I think the best bet of me getting this finished, I mean this weekend, I might have to do it, unfortunately, as a speed colouring. I know some people don't like that, but I am going to be busy this weekend. Are you back, Kimmy? Welcome back. yeah, I am busy this weekend, and with the kids being off next week, I'm not going to have much time to film. So would you mind much if I did it as a speed colouring? I mean, it would be the dress and the flowers. I've done the main bits. I don't want to say that I'm going to finish this off solely as a live stream, but I might not have chance. I could take the chance in the day when she goes down for a nap, but I wouldn't like to cut it off short because she's woken up, you know. So would you mind that? Thank you. Oh, that makes me feel better then. I will try and do it as a proper video, you know, chatting and whatnot, but with the kids being off next week, I'm sort of I'm limited to what and when I can film. I think I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade. Yeah, I am. And just try and blend these edges together. Or at least try and cover them up so you can't see my mistakes. I've seen some of, I'm not going to name names, but some people, the colouring that they produce is unbelievable. I'm so jealous. How do they do it? The patience that they must have to sit there and do a little portion, but it turns out so perfectly and it looks so real. Is that just me? I mean, like literally spending like an hour on it here. I haven't got the time really. I've probably got a good couple of hours to myself in the night time. Once put Isabel down at 7:30. She's asleep by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So then between 9 and bedtime, that's the time that I've got to colour. Maybe a little bit more sometimes, depending on her mood. So I don't rush things, but I can't spend an hour on an ear. Yeah, of course they do. Take a little drink. My husband refilled me, and it's a luminous orange on camera. It's not Lucozade, I promise. It's blood orange gin. Blood orange. It's really nice. Right, come here, while you're back on. What colour are Fox's eyes? I thought there was like a greeny yellow colour. No, I haven't got the patience. This is as far as I go with patience. That her. You love the paper pastel. I managed to get a good zoom in before actually. Let me show you the white. I'm going to ramble on constantly about this. Look at the different fonts. This is what we've all got to look forward to. Instead of, is that the original? Yes, there we go. I've got the exact same pencil, same colour, in different fonts. How annoying. 2 separate numbers, 1 number. I'm still annoyed about this, to be honest. Right. I'm going to have to go for the greeny yellow. I do really think it's going to be... I'm going to go in with a pretty bright yellow, and it's going to look a bit silly at first. But I am going to go over it then with the green. You've got the 63 set. Well, I originally bought... Oh, what did I buy? I bought the 12 set. The only reason that I bought the 12 set is because it was on the clearance deals. So I bought that. And then I bought myself a couple of open stock, the skin tone colours. Sorry, I didn't tell you the colour. Light Cadmium yellow. I can't pronounce that word. Yeah, so I bought a couple open stock. And then I think it was the 24 set came on the clearance deals again. I thought I can't miss that. It's such a good deal. Even though I've got half of the colours, I was stupid and I ordered them. So I got them. And then I saved up for a little bit. And I ended up getting the full set. So I have got doubles in quite a few colours, but that's fine because they're backups now, aren't they? Right, we'll go in with a slightly darker green now. They're a different sort of pencil, aren't they, to the Prismas. It's taught me a lot of learning. Because I'm used to being quite heavy-handed with the Prismas and used to the blending. You cannot do that with these pencils. It does take a few more layers, and I'm enjoying using the Zest-It with it. To be honest, if I didn't have the Zest-It, I probably wouldn't love these as much as I do. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's what I was doing for a while. I think Amazon has really good deals over the Christmas period, don't they, on Polychromos. I really want the pastel pencils, mainly for backgrounds really, not like for if I was working on this bit here, like really tiny areas. But I'm going to wait until after Christmas, I think, because I know that there's going to be good deals on them. So I'm just going to wait. Right, my purples. I'm going to go in with... I can't even pronounce that again. I need to go back to school, I need to do English. Manganese violet. I have probably pronounced that completely wrong. And I'm going to go with a second darker purple violet. That's what I was using for the shading. Have I got an even darker one? Yep, so I'm going to put that one back. And I'm going to use, which is more of a mauve. Mauve. I keep forgetting that my iPad's not bloody connected. I'm having to strain me back to look up at the camera. Yeah, you have to use Zest-It, but I got this tip from Colouring Chat with Sammy. She's poured a bit of the Zest-It in half of here. So then I dip my blender stump in it and then wipe off the excess, and it works a treat. A treat. Instead of literally dipping it in. I was using a paintbrush originally. And it's wrecked one of my pages, so I won't be doing that again. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but it's difficult. Yeah, Kimmy, just wait until the Christmas sales and just get the whole set, then treat yourself. And then you'll have doubles, and then, you know, you won't have to worry about running out. That's the opposite with me. I'm worried about running out of my Prismas, because I can't buy them so easy open stock with my polys. I've got a store that's about 20 minutes to 25 minutes drive away that I can buy them open stock, but they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. It is. It's a sponge. Can you see there? Do you know, like when you go to a bank and you wet your finger to count the notes? That's all it is. That's literally all it is. If I remember when the stream's over, I will edit it and I'll put the link. It was $1.99 for this, and it works fantastically. That's one of the best tricks that I've learnt from YouTube. Yeah, Sammy is really, really lovely, isn't she? Right, I've forgot my lightest shade now. Purple violet. It was that one, wasn't it? I'm just going to do a couple of these flowers. There's a couple of roses dotted here and there as well. I think I will do them red. Yeah, so that's all that is. Like if you go to a bank and you see them counting the notes, that's all it is. I will keep popping my head up to check chat, but it's not there anymore, so I will have to keep bobbing my head up. I'm lucky tonight that my elbow's not kicking off. It usually gives me bother after a while of using polys, but I've been alright tonight. If any of you have had tennis elbow before, you know how painful it can actually be. It's pretty annoying to say the least. Yeah, so I'm not going to blend the forks because I want to try and keep some of the brush strokes, but I will do this flower and I'll show you how that sponge works. It is really good. And then as well, before I end the stream, I'll add some of this glossy accents to the eyes of the fox and show you how that works. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's like it makes it 3D. It looks like plastic. And that wasn't very expensive at all. I think for that big tub it was about £5. Yeah, she is good at everything. I watched she used the pan pastels for the first time and I was thinking, oh my god, even if I used pan pastels 100 times it wouldn't come out as good as that. She's so talented. It seems so easy for her, doesn't it? Yeah, I do stalk her videos and I watch her live streams, but I don't tend to comment much because I think she's got a lot of people that she talks to regularly. And what do you think of it, Kimmy? Oh, I love it. It's my new obsession. Yeah, I love it. It was literally a whim that I bought that. I was watching Colouring at V's and she used it on, I think it was a pair of shoes on one of her pictures. And I'd already been eyeing it up at Hobbycraft. Every single time that I went in there and I said, no, I'm not buying it. I don't know what it is. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And then as soon as I saw that video, I went out that day and I bought it. And I'm super happy that I did. I know. There's a watercolour painting that she did of, I think it's a clownfish. Have you seen that? That's gorgeous. I think it was watercolour. It was definitely some sort of paint anyway. Very, very talented lady. With a cute chihuahua. She's got a brown male chihuahua. I can't remember his name. And then the budgies as well, hasn't she? Right, so I'll go over with the lighter shade. Just the top bit. And then we'll blend, I hope, on the frame. Yeah. Just a little bit. And I think I'm going to go in with the smallest one. Chip, I couldn't remember his name. The little brown one, he's cute, isn't he? Yeah, well, that's why I don't use the comment on the chats, because it goes super fast. I wouldn't even be able to keep up with it, even if I wanted to, because usually when I'm watching a video, I'm colouring myself, so I don't tend to always have my head up looking at the video. Right, so I've literally, sorry Kimmy, I don't know if you saw then, I've just dipped it in, and you can see the colour running up the blending stump. What class was that? I think I'm gonna go from light to dark. And there we go, just like that. It's blended. super duper easy. So I'm just going to do a couple more flowers, and then I think I'm going to have to call this a stream. So I think it is getting a little bit late here. Like I said, I want to do a couple more bits before I have to go to sleep. So start off with the lighter shades again. Told you it's super easy with that zesty. I'm so glad I got that tip, because before, like I said, when I was using it with the paintbrush, it wasn't looking nice at all, and it was wrecking the page behind it. Oh, you can see there. Oh, no worry, Mia. I'm only just looking at the comments now. Oh, I'm enjoying doing it. I'm enjoying talking to you guys. You know, it beats sitting here colouring on my own. I'm sure my husband's sick of hearing me talk about different pencils and this different glitter glue that I want to try, etc. Did you manage to see the video that I did today of the new dragon book that I got from Etsy? Oh, it's super cute. I have put the link underneath that video of that book. Really, really nice. Lovely, lovely paper as well. So I think once I've finished this one and the Colour in Heaven calendar, I might possibly start one from that. I think it's too cute not to do one. And you see how easy that is to blend. Super duper easy. Right, let's move you over there. I am going to put this glossy. You know what? I even got. I'll show you. I even got my stickles out tonight, thinking that I was going to be able to finish this picture. I think in reality that it's going to take me probably another few hours to actually do this. Yeah, have a look, Mia. That boot that I did is so cute. I think the one that she did, the lady that illustrates the pictures, she was doing it for Inktober. I don't know how many years ago. So she made it into a book. And it's lovely. If you like dragons, that is. I love dragons. I love dragons, dinosaurs, anything like that. I'm there. I'm just going to add this just to the eyes. I'm not going to be able to add the stickles because I'm not finished, am I? Unfortunately. And I wanted to add the shade into the headdress. So I'm just going to add this glossy accent, and I'm going to be quiet for a minute because I'm going to have to concentrate, because I've done this before and it's gone out the lines. Why are you not working? Oh, there you go. Oh, I was nervous it was blocked up then. I'm the same with this as I am with stickles. I'm so scared of spoiling it. I know that looks nothing on camera now, but when it dries, and if I lift that up to the camera and move it, it looks 3D. It's amazing. Amazing. That's what it is. Watered down stickles. What happened there? Come on, please tell me. Did you mix it with water, or was it a bad batch? I don't. I'm missing the joke. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. Oh, I can't show you as well on stream. But yesterday afternoon, I've dyed my hair back pink. It's like a pastel pink I've gone, which is darker, that one. I've been in this pastel pink before, but I was back blonde for months and months. I'm back pink now. Oh no. Yeah, that's just a crappy colour, that, isn't it? It's not what you want. Yeah, but I can't wait to see that in the morning. That's the first thing I do when I come down. I've usually got my pictures laid out, see what they look like dry. But I'm gonna call it a stream here, ladies. I'm gonna get myself off to bed. Are you stopping up down here? Okay, I want to watch American Horror Story. I'm just talking to my husband. So I think I'll probably I'll try my best to finish this as a proper video. But if not, I will have to do it as a speed colour. But do catch that video of the dragon's beak. It's super duper cute. I haven't seen that many videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm really liking it. I'm really chuffed how she's turning out. Yeah. I'm gonna go upstairs, watch my American Horror Story and have some food. So I'll see you soon, ladies, and thank you very much for joining me. Bye.